90.3 KEXP, where the music matters, and I am down the hallway to the in-studio section of our building. Waters is here.
We are completely here.
Here, you are here. Yes. It's good to see you guys. I'm very excited to have you on the show today. You ready to go?
We are completely ready to go.
All right, it's all yours.
This song's called What's Real.
I've been dreaming of what's real. I've been dreaming just to feel. Oh, I can see it through the night, coldest town I'm in my own. When I wake up in the morning, I will. And I've been stuck with the same kind of people, just blind and drunk. We could never see what's real. See what's real. And I've been trapped in all kinds of places. Tear me away so I can find what's real. Find what's real. I've been awakened, I can see. I've been awakened, I can feel. I can see it through the night and coldest town I'm in my own. When I wake up in the morning, I will pack my things and go. With the wind in my bag, fade away into black. And I've been stuck with the same kind of people, just blind and drunk. We could never see what's real. See what's real. And I've been trapped in all kinds of places. Tear me away so I can find what's real. Find what's real. And and in the morning I will go. And I've been stuck with the same kind of people, just blind and drunk. We could never see what's real. See what's real. And I've been stuck with the same kind of people, just blind and drunk. We could never see what's real. See what's real. And I've been trapped in all kinds of places. Tear me away so I can find what's real. Find what's real. What is real? What is real? I've been dreaming. I think I'm headed for a breakdown. I've got no feeling and it's freaking me out. Just say the words and I'll be better. And I ain't waiting for you to figure it out. I can't believe I cracked. I'm old enough to know it isn't worth it. It's funny how we grow colder. And every time that you come over, lost in the sheets. I can't believe every time that you come over. Another breakdown. Well, you ain't worth it now. I think we're ready for a breakdown. We got no movement and it's freaking me out. And I wasn't joking when I walked out. You were screaming but I couldn't hear a sound. I can't believe I crashed. I'm old enough to know it isn't worth it. It's funny how we grow colder every time that you come over. Lost in the sheets, I can't believe every time that you come over. Another breakdown. Well, you ain't worth it now. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. It's funny how we grow colder every time that you come over. Lost in the sheets, I can't believe. It's funny how we grow colder every time that you come over. Lost in the sheets, I can't believe every time that you come over. Another breakdown. Well, you ain't worth it now. Well, you ain't worth it now. Well, you ain't worth it now. Well, you ain't worth it now.
It's KEXP, Waters Live here on the morning show. Sounding great this morning as well, and we're in need of some water. We can talk that long. Now we have to talk for at least 1 minute.
That's
how long it's gonna
perfectly
take.
fine. Perfectly fine.
How are you, Van? How's life?
Fantastic. It couldn't be better.
That's
We've
good.
been on tour for about a month now. We just wrapped up a whole U.S. tour with Small Pools and Magic Man. It ended in Indianapolis like 3 days ago. We got in our dirty, dirty van at 1 a.m, hit the road, traveled for 24 hours straight. First night, we got all the way to Billings, Montana.
Billings, Montana.
The next drive was supposed to take 8 hours to Spokane. It took like 14 because there was a snowstorm.
I've made that drive. I hear you.
It was
Terrible
a
decision.
harrowing journey.
Did you go right through the Panhandle, or did you go south into Boise and down to there? Or
Through Idaho. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. But it was, then we woke up in Spokane yesterday, drove the rest of the way to Seattle. Obviously, that's the most gorgeous stretch of highway probably in the country. It's amazing. And then we got to the Paramount Theater, played with Tegan and Sarah. So life is
good.
back to being really good.
Good to hear. Wow, harrowing story. Through the snow, through the
Yeah, with our
Ice,
dirty U-Haul
wind.
trailer.
Who had the assignment of driving like the worst parts of the snow? Is there like a snow driver in the group?
Well,
Is there...
Brian here is pretty good. He did a lot of
You
it.
drove with the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Snowstorm.
Were you
and,
like-
and in shorts.
Were you
and
the
in
confident
shorts.
guy though? Like I got this.
I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
And that almost makes you a little nervous. Like he's a
No.
little too sure he's got this. And
No,
so-
I felt really good.
You were all
And
good?
then while I was driving, he was gently coaching me like a therapist.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
You know,
Yeah.
you got to downshift. You know, you can't use
Yes.
the brakes too much. And I
Pump
think-
the brakes.
I don't think. Well, yeah, pump the brakes,
Sure.
but also, you know, use the overdrive. You know, put it into 2.
I like that. Yeah,
So-
life on the road.
Life
Life
on
on
the
the
road.
road, man.
It's good. Well, I think we have beverages. Come on in.
Yeah.
Well, I got a whole pitcher of water.
Picture
That's
of
what we
water.
like to see. Well, it is. I mean, the band's called Water. I mean, I could
Yeah, I mean, I
probably-
was waiting for you to do that.
I mean, the video is capturing this moment
Yeah.
right now. On
is it really?
yes, this is all set
Just
up.
dump it on your head.
Just put the water right there, and then when he spills it, and all the equipment goes
Thanks,
crazy,
darling.
then we're going to say, well, it was water's fault. Get it?
Oh, get it.
All right, I tried.
I got it.
So tell me about your Halloween, because I have a picture here.
Yes.
I like to just Exhibit A here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was printed for me. Usually I just get notes, let the video see what we have here.
Yeah, at the beginning.
What am I looking at?
You were looking at the Spice Girls.
Okay.
I
mean, this is a lovelier version of the Spice Girls.
As portrayed
Like,
by Waters.
They look like they found new life.
They do. You know, at the beginning of the tour, we looked on our routing and we saw that we were playing on Halloween in Washington, D.C. And immediately, you know, we're like, what should it be? Sarah came up with the idea of the Spice Girls, which we all loved. And
Sure,
for a
why
couple
not?
of weeks, we were like, that's what's happening. And then a week before Halloween, we're like, that's obviously not happening. When do we ever have time to go shopping
Sure.
for anything, let alone 5 Spice Girls outfits? And then, so we all didn't think it was going to happen. And then all of a sudden in Philly, we had like a spare hour. And I gave Sarah $50. I was like, you have $50 and one thrift store. And she made it happen.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
$50 in 1 hour.
I truly enjoyed styling all the.
I'm sure you did.
And they really enjoyed it as well, actually. Greg
Yeah,
loves
strangely.
wearing lipstick.
I loved it.
Awakens something new inside
Yeah,
Greg.
Well, you learned something about
And
yourself.
actually, the wig that I wore as Ginger Spice is the same wig that I wore in the video for I Feel Everything.
And you're going to play that. I just saw this video this morning. I love it. And we're going to put it on our real-time playlist. I don't want to say I don't know what I love about it, because I just love the whole video. It's just there's something about that. It just is a great video.
It's very creepy.
It is a little creepy. How long did that take to film? Were you able? Was it like? Do you know somebody at that that motel? Did you have to?
Yeah, so the motel is just incredible. It's called the Pink Motel. It's north of L.A. by about 40 minutes. And they still totally open.
Yeah.
You would not want to, but you can still totally stay there. Most of the rooms were actually residents that lived there.
Oh.
Very dark scene.
Yeah.
But they film a lot of stuff. That movie Drive with Ryan Gosling was filmed there.
Really?
And
Okay.
They film all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So that part of it is easy. And, you know, it's made to look like one shot, the whole video. And
Yeah.
it was actually 3, which is pretty impressive.
That
and
is.
We did each one maybe like 3 or 4 times, and that was it. The whole shoot was 7 hours long, and our manager was like, there's no way that's going to happen. And they said it would, and it did. And yeah, it turned out so great.
And then the casting. There's a strip being sort of seen there in the
Yeah.
room, and there's a very large, nearly naked. And here's the weird thing for me this morning. So it's 5 in the morning, and I'm watching your video with the stripper.
Always a
and
bad idea to watch that video at 5 in the morning.
And there's a very large man in just white underwear sitting on the couch. And my first thought is, hey, I've seen that guy before. And so that worried me first off.
Yeah.
Then my next question was like, they got to tell me who that is or
Yeah.
where they found him.
His name's Michael Schmidt, I think. And we did see a picture of him on the internet with Tim and Eric. So I think
I
he's
figured
in
it
that
out.
crowd. But he was, yeah.
He
We'll
wor-
talk more about him off the air.
He really enjoyed being in
He was so
the underwear,
sweet.
though.
He's actually
Yeah.
the sweetest guy ever. I got a picture with him on the couch.
It's
on my wall.
I wouldn't call him the sweetest guy ever, but
He was great.
Okay.
Great.
Well, he was really nice to me.
It was 7 hours. You don't know what happened.
No, you don't
You,
know.
you had to be many places at
When
once.
you're wearing underwear, I feel like you gotta be kind of nice.
I think he flashed me from his robe before I even knew his name. So we kicked it off well.
Now everyone must see this video. We have it on our real-time playlist, I'm sure, as of right now. Go to KEXP.org and look at it, but not at 5 in the morning. You played a couple of new songs. New album coming out in March, right?
Exactly, yeah. Vagrant Records in March. We have the EP out now that has a few of those songs will be on the
Yeah, we've
record
been
as
rocking
well.
that.
Yeah.
Cool. You're going to play some from that next?
We are indeed,
All right,
too.
it's all yours. Waters are live here
All
on
right,
KEXP
cool.
if you're ready. Close to ready.
I think we're ready. Got to my head. Baby, you got it. What else you got? To my head.
And I'm turning myself in. And I've been a jealous friend. It feels like I'm always sinking. Oh,
Waters live here on the morning show. Man, I've been a fan of your songs for a few years now. I think I play about everything you've made. You write great songs.
Well, I really appreciate
I hope people
that.
tell you that.
They do.
Good.
I often don't think so it's nice to hear.
When have you written? Are there particular songs where you feel like you've hit your stride, or are you?
Yeah. I mean, that's not entirely true. I think I'm more proud of these new songs than anything I've ever done. Just paid a lot more attention to the craft of pop songwriting, which is very, very challenging and hard.
Where did you find that? What told you to do
Yeah,
it?
well, for my old band, Port O'Brien, and the first Waters record, it's more folky songs, I'd say. Even though the last Waters record was really rockin', it's still kind of that kind of songwriting. And then I started listening more to pop music, and I started listening to more alternative radio as well, and started writing with some other people as well, which has been an incredible experience.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened naturally.
Well, good for you. Keep at it.
Thank you.
When people ask that, you get that question like, "Oh, bands in 2015," you're going to be my answer.
Oh, dude.
I'm not going to answer anyone else either. I'm going to say,
that's what I'm.
no matter what, I'm going to say Waters and then do this.
Yeah, forget 10 bands to
No,
watch.
they're going to say 10, and I'm going to say, well, Waters, then do this. Just like back off. That's all I know.
Perfect.
I don't know who else has put records out in 2015, but this
Doesn't
is a band you
matter.
want to look out for.
Doesn't
So
matter.
there you go. I promise. I'm going to I get asked once in a while.
All right.
You're going to be
I'm
on the
gonna
top
hold
of my
you
list.
to that. I'm going to hold you to that.
And I'm not going to give them 9 others.
Okay, no.
Or you 10 times is what I'll do.
Yeah, either
Something
us
like that.
only or us 10 times.
Yes, that's going to be the rule. So in 2015, look out for Waters. Well, look for them now. They're touring Tegan and Sarah. You'll probably see them.
That's very true.
All right, you got one more for us.
We got one more.
This is the
It's-
one we referenced earlier.
Yeah,
too.
it's the new single. It's called I Feel Everything.
Waters live here on KEXP. Nice work.
Thank you.
I love that song.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.